Poirier's game plan should be the same as it was in the last fight.
I'm selling that. I think Conor's going to come in very different. He got rid of all of his boxing coaches. I think he's going to come out much more like we saw him before, more bladed stance, more bouncy. So I think Dustin's going to have to mix it up, but that's what Dustin's game is built around. I don't think he's going to have a problem doing that.
I'm buying it, man. I'm buying it. I think that low calf kick is so damaging. If he can land only a few of them, he can really hurt Conor again very quickly.
Yeah, I'm buying it too, but I don't think it was the low calf kick. When I talked to him before, he said that wasn't even the original plan. I think there's another original plan that he needs to get back to.
That's a great point because he saw that it was effective and he just kind of kept going to it. Okay, the biggest adjustment that Conor has to make is it to defend the calf kick.
Are we? What's the?
No, it's no buy or sell. Just the biggest adjustment.
Yes. I mean, it's the most obvious adjustment that he needs to make, but there's other adjustments. I mean, Dustin Poirier has a lot of weapons. We keep talking about the one, but he's got the wrestling. I mean, they were clipping each other in the pocket. Conor got some good shots in, but listen, this is an MMA fight. Is it the biggest adjustment? Yeah, I guess.
There's a couple things, right? Make sure he's not taking those low calf kicks. He can't go all out with the left hand, though. That's one of the biggest ones because every time he did that, he got hit with the counter right hook. And Dustin has a nasty check right hook. So he's got a few adjustments to make. The calf kick's the most obvious, as Laura said. But he's got to really kind of reel in the excitement of throwing the left hand a little bit.
You know, I don't think it's the calf kick, really. When they fought the first time, Dustin was throwing kicks. I think it was the movement of Conor McGregor that was what he really needs to get back to because when he fought him the second time, he just stood there. I think it's the movement. I think that's his adjustment, more movement.
All right, lasting legacy. We talk a lot about legacy in this fight. Whose lasting legacy will be impacted most, Dustin or Conor's?
I'm going to go with Conor. I think that Conor has so much on the line for this fight. Dustin Poirier has established himself as this diamond. Conor needs this fight. It's a tough question, though, because Conor's always going to be Conor. Conor's always going to be a draw.
That's where
that's a hard one to answer.
That's why I say Dustin. Because if Dustin wins, he got 2 wins over Conor McGregor. And that in itself may get you into the Hall of Fame.
Can I change my answer?
Well, I mean, no, it's too late. It's over.
That's still your answer.
Yeah, that's a wrap now. But Conor is Conor. It's done. He's a double champ, right? He's done everything. Yeah, his legacy's secure. Dustin needs to get the second win over McGregor.
I don't even think Dustin needs to get it, but I think that it just elevates his status if he does get it.
It just makes sense. Even the followers on Instagram, the dude gained 2 million followers overnight when he beat him. Like, Khabib got 10. It's like, just beating Conor means so much.
Yeah, but I would say Dustin, for sure.
Yeah, he said his phone, since winning that fight, has just been blown up. The opportunities, the money that's coming in because of that. Let's focus on another fight. Can Wonder Boy actually leapfrog Colby Covington or Leon for a title shot if he has a fantastic performance here?
I would like to think that he could because I actually think he poses a really interesting challenge for Kamaru Usman, but Dana White has been very adamant. Colby. He loved that fight. He wants to see it again. Wonder Boy's going to have to go out there and do something really spectacular. That's not necessarily... The big finishes haven't been what we've seen from him, so I don't know that that's going to happen, but I think he's got a tricky fight against Kamaru.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's going to be Colby Covington. And honestly, I believe that Colby Covington is the toughest fight for the champion, Kamaru Usman. But there's still Leon Edwards. I mean, how in the world did this guy just get so forgotten?
I know,
He's
it's
won
crazy.
9
It's crazy.
fights.
It's crazy.
Like, I mean, come on.
I mean, I don't really even know why everybody thinks Wonder Boy is the biggest threat. I mean, what have you seen in Usman's game to make you feel like there's a weakness in his game that he can't adjust to Wonder Boy? I don't get it.
It's Wonder Boy causes problems for a lot of people, but I'm not certain that.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to. Who else has caused problems for Usman? He's been able to adapt to everybody.
Well, he just hasn't faced Wonder Boy.
Yeah, but he's getting better.
Wonder Boy is an anomaly.
Better.
Wonder Boy is an anomaly. There are like 3 people in the world that can get you ready to face Wonder Boy. There
That's
are a
why
lot
that
of
one
people
dude
that
just keeps going. They got one guy that's in everybody's camp. What's his name?
Make a lot of
right
extra money.
now.
All right, sorry, I got us off track there.
Raymond Daniels.
Raymond Daniels in everybody's camp, though.
We had him too. I had him retiring too. Yeah,
everybody had him.
He's just such a unique look. That's my main.
Okay, crystal ball. Let's try to predict the future. Who's more probable to make a UFC title run? Sean O'Malley, Ilia Topuria, Ryan Hall, or Dricus du Plessis?
Dricus du Plessis is very interesting to me, but I'm going to go with Sean O'Malley. I think that we need to see him tested against a wrestler, though. And what are you laughing at me about over there? What you looking at?
No. Poirier is a fantastic prospect. I just heard that in my ear. But Poirier.
they're feeding
is a
you
fantastic-
information. That's
I'm
great.
just better than you guys.
That's great.
But Poirier's a fantastic prospect. But
Yes.
Sean O'Malley, because of who he is
Yeah.
and the following, as we know, sometimes the route can be a little shorter if you have a massive backing. So yes, Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, but if you're having a massive backing and the road being a little shorter, this fight doesn't make sense for him.
No, but are you crazy? This is the absolute right fight.
Well, I mean, in a way,
They had so many top 10 guys going, I'll fight him. I said, you know what, Sean, this is essentially a showcase fight if he does what
For
he's
sure.
supposed to do, right? And then he can jump into another big fight. I'm telling you, dude, the foundation's being laid for Sean O'Malley. And with his star power, we can see him in a title fight much sooner than most people.
So who, it was Ryan Hall.
Ryan Hall.
Drugas, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't know if any. I don't know if any of them do, to be honest with you.
Ilya Topuria is I mean,
But
that guy's a beast.
honestly, I don't even think Ilya Topuria is going to beat Ryan Hall.
Really?
Yes.
These said
And
Ryan
here's
Hall
why.
is the best.
Because he's also a grappler. And if he gets into a grappling match with Ryan Hall,
gonna
he
lose.
will for sure lose.
Hey, these like Ilya.
But he can throw
Ryan.
hands.
I don't think any of them.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to
Throw
need that.
hands.
He's going to
He
need
can throw
that.
hands.
You're like, I don't think any of them.
I had to be honest.
Dean was
That's
really
why we
busy
love
making
Dean
candles.
Thomas.
No, I had
So
to
he
be
didn't
honest about
get all
that.
his research.
That's why
done.
we
He was
love
busy.
Dean Thomas.
Homemade gift from Dean to me.
Can we just revisit the facts that he traveled here?
Yeah, but these are
with
supposed to be
wax
quick topics.
and
Oh,
glasses.
yeah, my bad.
Right? It's called rapid fire, but man, I mean, come on, Dad.
Hey, can you stop talking?
Yeah.
Let me be the point guard here and dish out some assists here.
Lay out, DC.
I mean, all right, here we go. Fact or fiction? With a win, Carlos Condit should be back fighting a top 15 opponent.
I'm going to go with fiction. I don't know that I'm ready to see Carlos Condit with a number beside his name yet when you've got guys out there like James Krause, like Miguel. What are you looking at?
That's
He's
a
got
Homer
five-
answer right there.
Talk about
Homer answer.
bias.
That's a Homer
Bias?
answer.
Listen, Louisiana. I can rep for KC.
Jeez,
He's got a 5-fight
Louise.
win streak in welterweight. The only loss he has was on 24 hours notice. I'm just saying there's guys like him that
okay.
probably deserve a number a little sooner.
I'm going to say fiction, just because I want to see Carlos Condit in more fun fights.
Legacy
Yeah.
Legacy fights.
I agree with the same thing. I think he should be in legacy fights and not worry about trying to climb the ranks. He should just be worried about making money and putting on a show.
Buy or sell? There's going to be at least one takedown in the Tuivasa Hardy fight.
I'm buying it. I think it would be very interesting to see. We might see someone mix that in. I actually think Greg Hardy might try to shoot. I don't know. Ty's been training with you guys though. I mean, he's got to know how to shoot now.
Buy. I'm buying it because we saw him in the clinch against Stefan Struve a lot, Tai Tuivasa. So maybe that leads to a takedown. Or one of them may trip. One of them may trip and fall. One of them may trip and fall, and that's counted as a takedown, right? When you just fall down. So that's kind of where I would see a takedown because Ty can't wrestle.
I'm going to buy it. I think Greg is at the point of his career now where he's like, you know what? I'm a mixed martial artist. He's training with Rashad Evans full time, and I think that he's going to try to take him down at some point.
Well, and then Greg didn't look that good when he was wrestling last time either. So.
I don't.
None of them
he
are
didn't.
you.
He just,
No, but I mean, I'm not talking about this Olympic caliber wrestling. I'm just talking about the wrestling that you guys probably try to do.
Yeah.
You know, you really don't take your own advice on the rapid fire game. Okay, over under 4 minutes.
I hand you a compliment and you just.
I know,
Price?
but I want that.
Pareda, over under 4 minutes. Price, Pareda, you cannot answer.
Oh,
DC.
under. That fight is not going the distance at all. We're doing rapid fire, so we're moving on.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm going over, but not the distance.
I know.
Oh.
you can't-
Okay,
Late.
Helly ain't gonna be the one to tell me what to do. You're lucky I got it in my ear that I wouldn't.
don't make
answer.
me come over there.
Okay, all right.
All right. All right, we already know that Conor, obviously the most influential fighter in MMA history, but Dana White said if Conor wins his next 2 fights, Poirier, presumably Charles Oliveira, he'll be an all-time great fighter. If he does, one of the top 10 GOATs, top 5 GOATs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I would agree with that. I don't think you have to be perfect to be a top 5. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why do you have to undermine every
No, I'm
thought
not
I
undermining
have,
you. I
DC?
just had something in my eye.
You do not. You're
No, I
over
just
there
had something in
acting
my
like
eye.
you've got a migraine.
No, I don't have a migraine.
If Conor McGregor wins the featherweight, the lightweight, then comes back and wins the lightweight again and beats Charles Oliveira and whoever else he beats after that, beats Dustin Poirier twice, you telling me that man is not an all-time great?
No, he's an all-time
He
great.
changed the sport.
Yeah, he's an all-time great, and that's fine. But then Helly goes and takes it to the next level. He's one of the top 5 greats of all time. Like
He changed
that's
the
where
sport.
that's where
Top.
top 10. Okay,
it's top
you
10.
said
I
top
added
5.
top 5. I
yeah,
wanted to
but
spice
top
it up
10,
a little
top
bit.
10. Okay, you said top 5.
He changed the sport. I'm just gonna keep saying that.
Top 10. Okay,
Yeah,
but top 5.
Top 5 is a stretch.
That's stretch. But
yeah,
top
that's
10.
a stretch.
Yeah, because you went off the script. Stated the script, Helly. You stated the script. Don't start doing crazy stuff. Helly goes off script and says top 3.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a top 3 GOAT. Yeah.
They
What
say
about
top
George
3.
St. Pierre and the rest
But
of
I,
the
but I- but I
that
will
is
I
true.
will stay with the script here. We mentioned that he was the highest paid athlete in the world, making $180 million last year. Wherever Conor goes, there is a huge windfall. Take a look at the economic impact of this